You got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. I'm sure I could use some voice lessons, but that really wasn't the point. It's just that I woke up and started thinking of a song. I don't know who sings it. I just know it's a country song, which is not even what I listen to. So I got to thinking about the lyrics to that song, the ones that I know of it, and just got to thinking, wow, that's so much of what I see today. Puppets on strings. The religious people following the organizations, they're just puppets on the strings, and mother and her daughters are pulling them. Just following whatever they say and doing it, believing that it's really going to make them righteous and that it's really what God said to do, but it's not. And then from that mentality, you got the people that believe they can emulate the stories out of this book and do what somebody else did and think that it's going to make them righteous. That's not how this works. You can't copy what somebody else did and think it's going to do the same for you, because they did what God gave them to do. And what God gave them to do, He could give you the same thing, sure, but you can't get it out of the book. You got to have it given to you direct. Then it will work. You can't just copy and paste and be righteous and do it. It just don't work. A fast may have worked for Daniel. A sling and a stone might have worked for David. The staff in Moses' hand worked for him. A cross worked for Jesus. But just because they did it, and this is how they did it, does not mean you can go pick up exactly what they had and do what they did with it. You can only use and be productive with what God gives you. Not man, not a book. The people that do the reenactments of Jesus going to the cross, the ones who take a whip and literally whip themselves till blood's coming out, or they pick up a cross and carry it from one location to another, this is not what God gave you or would give you to do. Whenever Jesus said, take your cross, pick it up and follow me, He did not mean go literally pick up a cross. That cross is your purpose that God gives you, not somebody else's. What that cross is, who knows? Only you would know. Only God could give it to you to know. I see people that stand on this book, a Bible, and they don't know what to do. They're desperate and frantic for, what do we do? I don't know what to do. And they're doing things, anything they can find in the book and think to follow it, just like they did in the book. They reach for these things and try to do it, and it never does work. Now, if the Spirit of God really gives you these things to do, then they'll work, even if somebody else did it. But that's not what God's trying to do. He already did those things. In your life, in this book of whoever you are, put your name on the title, God's trying to do things that He's never done before, because He's already done the old stuff. And yes, you have a book. Whatever your name is, God's writing a book, and depending on what's going to be in that book will depend on what He can get through to you that you will do and say and act upon what He's given you. Everything else in your book, not going to be in there. You went and bought a new car, that's not going to be in there. Now, if God said go buy a new car, and you did, that'll be in there. This may sound wrong to you, but God's not interested in what you are doing or what you did. He's a jealous God, and that's fine with me, because all He's interested in is what He is doing and what He can do through someone, what He can give to somebody, and that action can be carried out. It's not about me. It's not about you. Only what you hear, see, and do given to you by God will be in that book. God is only interested in the gods. That's what's going to go in a book. Your book. Men that are not led by God are just going to lead you in circles, never taking you where you need to go. So be your own man that only God can make you, and listen to Him, and there you go. And to the churches, if you will not do your job, there's going to be men come up out of nowhere that are going to do it for you and take your place and your nation. It's related to the subject, but this is a doodle from yesterday's video. That was bonus. Enjoy that. Thanks for watching.